Conte insistent on implementing his new system and elect as well, who are in the starting 11 along with Ronaldo.
An opportunity, yes. Fitness is of paramount importance at this stage of the season, but Sarri wants to play football. But there's no doubt this has been the talking point of all summer. Matthias demanding of his players around the training ground on the pitch, but he's demanding of the club hierarchy.
Here come the two teams now, fierce rivals in Italy. Juventus and Inter now meeting. Juventus wears the armband tonight for Juve. Matthias de Ligt and Adrian Rabiot start for Juve for the first time. Both came off the bench in the 3-2 loss to Aaron Ramsey. He's still carrying an injury from his time with Arsenal pre-season, and sure enough it's just one change here. Despite the fact that Inter's new head coach admits he doesn't think even Perisic can give him what he... It's an all Serie A of
competitive, no doubt. We're aware that fitness levels are still not where they want to be. But
bowled by Matuidi, player says the referee. Matuidi will be on the overlap for Ronaldo, who fires it down the throat of Handanovic.
How often have we seen Ronaldo in a left wing position, cutting inside, driving in the goal, and it's taking aim? And it's fully expected to go straight to the team and ready. But there's no doubt the very fact that he's been so consistent throughout pre-season in terms of people being selected is because he needs to get...
Well, back in by Dalbert, but it full timely for Inter. And the driven-in effort eventually comes in from Esposito. Wade. Big opportunity for him right now, Gonzalo Higuain in Lugano before they arrived in Asia. He takes this corner, good one too, goal! And it may well be an own goal. Inter players are celebrating. And they have taken the lead here. Matthias de Ligt was one of those in the middle trying to deal with the ball in. But the flick on at the near post has led to the opening goal. And it goes the way of Inter from a set piece, no less.
Kiss of death from me. I couldn't understand why they were looking to cross it every opportunity. But who knows this Juve team better than Antonio Conte. They've done it all the time. A set piece in there, the initial Inter player attacked across the door.
Here goes Sensi, by the way, as he moves beyond Pjanic. Brilliant individual work, and that wasn't too far away from the Italian international.
Forced the turnover, we saw that in the Tottenham.
Enrico Bernardeschi. Bonucci dropping back into an onside position. Higuain at the back post, tried to work it back across towards Ronaldo, and wasn't quite deft enough touch. Ronaldo slightly stumbling. And that's brilliant.
Best sort of playing to someone.
Invite Albert Enrique in towards Esposito. The free kick has been given. And Matthias de Ligt actually had a touch of a tough.
ซื้อประกันชั้นหนึ่งวันนี้เป็นเลขาส่วนตัวเรื่องบ้านเรื่องรถกรุงศรีออโต้โบรกเกอร์
Tough time against Tottenham Hotspur when he came on. Didn't look entirely up to fitness. Had just joined training. And really on the wing, on the left wing here for Inter. Drops out to this position. And it's Bonucci.
I saw a little wrong with that, to be fair. He was excited to get sight. Don't allow him.
Ronaldo. Lovely skills.
Reading any runs from deep. Still Ronaldo here. Look at the no-eyed passes. Little slip. Defensive unit of Juventus.
Here again. Oh. And that was an opportunity for D'Ambrosio around the back post for Inter Milan. He had a headed chance similar to that against Manchester United, but doesn't take this one either. And Traver swings it into the middle, and Wichet says me appeared confident that that was always going to sweep wide of his post. Be key for Ronaldo and Higuain, the scorers in the 3-2 loss.
So it looks like he needs a water break. The manager is not really the big decision maker. This is a chance.
Ronaldo.
He couldn't stay there. We've seen Ronaldo so often he's able to get up.
Well, in the end, Sensi was in space. Brozovic will try and do something with the loose one, and he does.
How he wants to play. He's executed a really good game plan.
Cancelo, and it's fouled by Higuain. I think Cancelo will know they're going to have better attackers available to them soon. Lautaro Martinez. Brozovic to keep.
centre-halves of Inter Milan and be able to retain the possession and lay it off for that second line of attack to come in and strike.
Right, caught out under pressure from Matuidi, and Bernardeschi goes again. He's making his first start in the Juventus shirt this evening in Nanjing, China. Juve haven't really fashioned many clear-cut opportunities. Gary Green, understandable to see those changes from a Juve point of view.
I can see everyone likewise, but it looks dangerous now.
Good falling goal now for Juve, and he has to make his first save since being introduced at half-time for Wojciech Szczesny. Juve knocked out by Ajax, Barcelona knocked out. Good perseverance here from the former Fiorentina player, and he asked the question, the right answers to Ronaldo, and he worked the angle out of absolutely nothing, batted away by the goalkeeper for another Juventus corner. But that was old school Ronaldo.
Well, you could see straight away 3 in Milan.
Bernardeschi swept in brilliantly, and Mandzukic is there. Just couldn't bury a Mandzukic. Ronaldo and Rabiot combining. It's still Rabiot for Juve, and parried away by Pedelli.
Great play, driving from that midfield area, passed it forward to the full back. You thought he could have hit that early. Such was a good layoff. Settles it here. Can he hit it? No, has another good touch. Opens up.
Looks like he's going to get another opportunity to win that title.
Well, they'll be expected to go close.
Well, this is unacceptable for the Inter players in the face of the referee. Don't like this at all. Free kick against them after a series of challenges there, all of which they felt were fair. As he has his trademark free kick stance. Ronaldo straight to the wall. Matuidi drives it. Great block by Ken Traver, who gets his body on the line. It's to feed in, and those two interchange it well. Ivan Perisic, great area here for Inter Milan, and Demiral with a thumping tackle showing what he can do.
Great recovery. Perisic, brilliant initially on the nutmeg to find the space. See here, little release in.
Sensi goes short, and towards goal it goes from Brozovic. Fulton didn't look too concerned. Weak defending there from Cantreva, and here's Ronaldo, who was caught by D'Ambrosio on the edge of the penalty area. The free kick Juve, D'Ambrosio on a yellow card, and the man wearing the armband now is resisting the temptation to comply around the back. So let's see what he's got in store for us. Cristiano Ronaldo, attempt 2, and this time he scored via deflection. Got a goal against Spurs in their last game of the International Champions Cup. But it flew beyond the helpless goalkeeper, and Juventus, midway through the second half, have got level against Inter.
Fans, that's why they're here, to see that man, to produce something special. You talked about a deflection, yes. How many times have we seen him in that situation, standing over it with that trademark stance, and then just seconds later that falls in the net.
Given away by De Vrij, Emre Can feeds Ronaldo. So many options available today. Good hanging ball, and Skriniar did the sensible thing.
Such as a disappointment with conceding that goal. You can see Juventus are trying to take advantage to make that first goal a quick second
In Italy. It's up towards Ronaldo, and Pedelli does Inter. And the deflected effort from Esposito saves. Still alive here. Gagliardini. Ronaldo gets it from Rabiot. He's around the goalkeeper. Good recovery challenge. And Pedelli, out of nowhere, manages to get back. Then drops the ball. But it was a good piece of goalkeeping, having been rounded by Ronaldo. And you wonder, a few years ago, Ronaldo probably would have cut that away.
Brilliant centre forward.
And as well, of course, part of the hierarchy in Juve these days.
He don't look like it's affecting him.
It looks on the score. So there's probably about 10 players I don't need here right now. But the reality of the market is how easy is it to sell 10 and bring in 10 all in one transfer.
Well, the majority of those guys that you mentioned